Let's take you back to Cape Town now, where police are conducting a crime-fighting operation in Nyanga. The township has had a notoriously high crime rate, and in recent weeks, it's seen a spike in taxi violence and hijackings. Reporter Ayesha Ismail is on that story and joins us for the very latest. Ayesha, you've been following the operation around for hours. And what is the main aim, and really what has been uncovered with this increased rate in violent crime in Nyanga?
Well, this area has been a problem area for a very long time, and what the City of Cape Town and members of SAPS have been telling me, that while they've seen that they've made successes in other areas with joint operations, this area, particularly Nyanga, East Philippi, and in particularly the Marikana area, they're not seeing the crime rates dropping, they're not seeing the desired results. But I'm just watching my colleague just trying to alert me that there's a drone coming down. Now, this is all part of the operation, the joint operation between SAPS and the City of Cape Town. This is the City of Cape Town's eye in the sky, where they're able to use their technology to fight crime and to also to make arrests. But I did speak to the City of Cape Town's head of law enforcement and the MACO member for law enforcement, JP Smith, and this is what he had to say to me earlier.
Ayesha, it doesn't seem that we've got that soundbite at the moment, but it was a joint operation between SAPS and the City of Cape Town, and it's good to see that law enforcement arms are working together, and hopefully this will reduce the levels of crime with the technology, by the way, that you've just shown us on our screens, and just give people a safer environment in which to reside.
That is indeed so, and what the City of Cape Town has been saying, and the South African Police Services, is that their main aim is to make the city and the province safe for everybody. But I'm now joined by Director Robbie Roberts of the City of Cape Town. You were part of this joint operation, and you couldn't, you had to stress that it is a joint operation with SAPS. This is not going to be the only one. It's going to continue. What were some of the, did we see any arrests being made? What were some of the things that were confiscated this morning?
Good afternoon. Yes, part of the operation was part of the joint integrated approach with the South African Police and the forces of the City of Cape Town. We started off this morning early with our first success by recovering a stolen vehicle with an arrest. And we also managed to recover diving equipment as well as a lot of liquor. And then we also managed to arrest somebody with possession of an unlicensed firearm.
Now, we do, of course, know that illegal firearms has been a major problem, not only in the City of Cape Town, but also in the province. But we've seen in the past month or so, both SAPS and the city's law enforcement officers actually confiscating dozens of illegal guns.
That's definitely like that. In terms of our LEAP members, we recovered so far over 260 firearms since the start of LEAP. Then our Metro Police officers also recovered. Just in my meeting last week, we had a total of 12 firearms for the month of October so far. And yes, we're supporting the South African Police Services in the endeavours to get the murder rate and the attempted murder rate down in the Philippi and Marikana area.
Now, this is not just going to be an operation for today, right? It's going to continue.
Definitely. There's a lot of gang areas within the metropole, and there's also the LEAP areas that we are going to focus. But there's also other areas where the crime is also high, economical crimes within the metropole. So it's a one-stop for all types of crimes, and we are going to have integrated joint operations to curb this particular problem.
Thank you so much for your time. And that was the City of Cape Town's Director, Robbie Roberts, talking about this joint operation between SAPS and the City of Cape Town. And of course, it is very good to see that these two arms of law enforcement are working together in order to bring down the high crime rate, not in the city, but in the whole of the Western Cape.
Absolutely encouraging move there, and the collaborative efforts. Ayesha Ismail joining us to bring us an update on that operation in Nyanga to curb crime. And